Welcome back. You know, to complete one marathon is quite an accomplishment. To run two is just downright impressive. And to run more than that, well, you move into an elite group. And that's where we find Beckey Tener, a runner who in her mid-30s discovered the love of running and has never looked back as she is preparing now for her 20th Covenant Health Knoxville Marathon. From a distance, Beckey Tener may just look like any other person out for a run. But then you take a look at her dining room table and you realize Beckey isn't your typical runner.
Well, I've done 32 marathons. I was keeping a record of all the 5Ks, the 10Ks, the halves. I just finally stopped with that. So I don't know, I've probably run over maybe 300 halves.
And those numbers are still climbing as Beckey is looking at adding another Covenant Health Knoxville Marathon medal to her collection.
I started running when I was 34 with a 5K, the reindeer run in Maryville, and I'm 67 now, so.
So you may be wondering, how does Beckey do it? Well, she trains, she prepares, but she also has her support team, her husband of 47 years.
And I've got her drinks and her snacks and her energy bars and all that type of stuff. And as she approaches to me, I'm ready.
His support is important.
Important? Absolutely. And that's why this team is so tough to beat.
If I'm getting tired or something, I know, oh, I'm going to see Gary here in just a few minutes, so I'm going to be okay.
She's just a phenomenal runner. She just goes and goes and goes. I have been amazed how long she's been doing this and how strong she continues to be. I mean, she beats a lot of people a lot younger than her.
And as Beckey hits the road for her 20th Covenant Health Knoxville Marathon, she does it as a member of an exclusive group of people who have run every marathon, though the group's label, well, may be a bit misleading.
When I tell people that my wife's a streaker, I do get a few looks. But I said, she does keep her clothes on. But then every time I say that, I have to explain that it is a streak that she has had because she has run every Knoxville Marathon. And then they all go, oh, yeah.
Which leads us to ask, how many more Knoxville Marathons will Beckey run?
That's a good question. As long as I can do it and not get injured, and you know, as long as I can hold out, I'll keep going.
I think she'll be running for a while. Beckey tells me her fastest Knoxville Marathon was about 4 hours, 3 minutes. She says she's hoping for 5 hours or under this year. I should also note, along with her multiple Boston Marathon appearances, she still holds a number of Tennessee state records as well.